Ed. I'm a street medic, and I've been in Trinity since day one.
I'm Connor. I'm part of Occupy Wall Street, and I've also been here since day one.
I'm Corey. I've been at Trinity, I must be in like my 80 or 90th day or something like that.
So why are you here?
I originally came here because this was a vigil to ask Rector Cooper to drop the charges, and I was one of the defendants. I stayed because Mark Davis was sentenced, one of the defendants with me, and we held a vigil until he got out. And while we were here, we found out that Trinity Church isn't what we thought Trinity Church was, and that's why I'm still here, because this church symbolizes all that's wrong with Wall Street.
Can you talk more about that?
Yes, this is the richest parish in the world, and their motto is for a world of good. And you would think that a Christian parish that has many billions in assets and prides itself on doing a world of good would actually do a world of good. But what we see here is 2 bag lunches for the poor a week, closed homeless shelters, no outreach to speak of. And then if we start talking about how we've been treated, how Occupy has been treated, first as a fake friend, and when we asked for help and when we desperately needed it, we were denied, and then punished, and we're still being punished. Another occupier from December. Manhattan's noises. Another occupier from December 17th action was just sentenced today to 20 days. And a few days ago, another occupier was sentenced to 10 days in Whitefish.
One will probably be sentenced tomorrow for, I don't know how many days he might get, but...
This is for trespassing on Trinity's vacant lot, which is known as Duarte Square.
Yep.
Right. And I'm going to go back to that a minute, because if I remember from the trial, you came in to help Bishop Packard. You saw he was as a medic.
Yes.
And then
we saw Bishop Packard topple over the fence and hang up for a second.
Yeah.
And my buddy and I came in because we thought he was hurt. And as we were running over, we saw other people also that appeared to be hurt.
And then if I recall, the DA saw you momentarily hug someone hello and said that would have been, so your intention was to occupy, intentionally trespass. Am I right? Do I remember that correctly?
You're right. He said, "Why? If I came in to help, why did I stop to hug somebody?" And as I explained there in the court, that was a medic, and that's how we greet each other. And the first thing I did when I got in, after I hugged her, was stand back to assess the situation with her, because she had been there. You don't, as a street medic, you just don't rush blindly into a situation. I had just come over the fence. I had lost sight of what was going on inside the square when I came through the crowd, and I had to reassess the situation. There could have been other people more hurt than Bishop Packard.
Has Jim Cooper ever apologized for?
No.
Has he shown any remorse?
They drilled holes in the scaffolding today because it was going to rain, and so I don't know if that qualifies as thank you or as an apology or like.
I spoke with Rector Cooper back in the early days before the trial, and he had no remorse at that point. He was still saying it was all our fault, and he had nothing to do with it. The picture I showed you today, yeah.
Since you've been here, it's been a hot summer. I've noticed since I've been here in the day, but we've got 3 tiers of really super bright lights.
Yeah.
Has any clergy come out and talked to you guys to bring you water, comfort you, do anything in Matthew, if you're familiar with Matthew 25.
In the sense of mutual aid?
Was Jack Boyle?
No good works.
I mean, here and there, but it's like very, very, very few and far between.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember the here or there that you're talking about, because again, they do serve the 2 bag lunches of weed, but that's for like the homeless in general. But we've been out here, I think we're in 140 something days now, and for them to say, hey guys, here's like a bunch of like water, or we've had church events and here's the leftovers or anything, like that would just that, like I could imagine every Sunday that guy gets up there and he's like preaching everything that they're not doing. It's like it's not right. It's just like at the very core, it's not right, regardless of any of the other just like details that we could talk about, but just at the very core of like human decency, I think it starts to even reach on that, like,